Discover It is consistently mentioned among the best cashback credit card options, but is this card right for you? In this video, we'll analyze the fine print of this credit card, highlighting the good and the bad to see if it's worth adding to your wallet. Later on, we'll even zoom in on an irresistible sign-up offer that separates this card from the rest. If you're new here, welcome to Feasible Creative. Make sure to subscribe and hit like, and let's get into it. What I learned through my research is this card may be a perfect fit for your lifestyle. But before determining that, we need to understand the Discover It credit card lineup itself. Simply saying Discover It can be misleading as there are numerous options within this Discover family. There's the Discover It Student, which targets students with little to no credit history. There's also the Discover It Miles, which is more of a travel credit card. Then there's Discover It Chrome, which offers 2% cash back for gas stations and restaurants. There's also Discover It Secured, which is more of a secured credit card for individuals looking to build or rebuild their credit. And last but not least, there's Discover It Cashback, which is by far the most popular credit card option and our main focus in this video today. High level, this card is designed for consumers who want to earn a generous 5% cash back, but also enjoy rotating bonus categories. Basically, each quarter, Discover sets a bonus spending category that receives extra cash back. For instance, grocery stores and drugstores. With all this in mind, here's why you may want to consider this credit card. First off, there is a $0 annual fee, meaning it costs you nothing to keep this card in your wallet. There are also no foreign transaction fees, although you may struggle a bit to find merchants abroad that accept Discover as widely as MasterCard or Visa. In looking at the rewards, there are definitely some consumers that prefer a flat cashback percentage on all purchases. For instance, some people like the 1.5% cashback with the Capital One Quicksilver, or the 3% on gas, groceries, and online shopping with the Amex Blue Cash Everyday. Alternatively, some consumers actually prefer a rotating bonus category, which is when Discover It can be a great choice. As mentioned, with the Discover It cashback credit card, there are rotating bonus categories each quarter where you can receive 5% cashback up to $1.5K in purchases. If you go over the $1,500 spending limit, you then receive 1% on all further purchases in that category. Additionally, all other eligible purchases receive 1% cashback. Here are some examples of the historical quarterly spending bonus categories. As you can see, there's options like grocery stores or gym memberships, all the way to specifically targeting Amazon.com in Q4 around the holidays. Now, when it comes to actually redeeming the rewards, once you have 1 cent of rewards dollars, you can start redeeming. There's no redemption minimum, and the cashback never expires. With the cashback itself, you can get a direct deposit into your bank account, credit card statement credit. You can also use the dollars for shopping on Amazon or through PayPal. Another option is redeeming for gift cards starting at $5, and you usually get a discount on the gift cards, sometimes up to 20% off. Lastly, if you're feeling philanthropic, you can actually donate the money to select charities. Now, as we said in the intro, there is also a welcome offer for this card. As of the time of recording this video, Discover will match all of the cashback you earn in the first year. Technically, there's no limit to the amount of cashback matched by Discover, but the best bang for your buck is to target those 5% rotating bonus categories. Now, I do not recommend maxing out each category every quarter just to get the cash back. You need to make sure you're being financially responsible and actually able to make these purchases. One thing to note is that you can redeem the cash back throughout the year and still be eligible for the full amount you earned at the end of the year. Another perk of starting out with this card is you get a 0% introductory APR and balance transfer rate for the first 15 months. There is, however, a 3% balance transfer fee. This is basically the fee Discover charges to transfer a balance from one credit card to the Discover It card. After this first 15-month period ends, you'll then receive a variable APR ranging from about 17 to 28% based on your credit worthiness, along with up to a 5% fee on future balance transfers. This next perk of the card is simply the card's aesthetic. This isn't a technical benefit of the card, but I think it's pretty awesome that there are 25 designs you can select from to let your uniqueness show. With regards to credit limits, Discover does not explicitly disclose a maximum credit limit amount, but research has shown that the Discover It cashback credit card typically offers at least $500 as an introductory credit limit, but have also seen individuals start out with $5,000 all the way to over $10,000. Your starting limit all depends on the typical factors like your credit score and your annual income. Fortunately, if your starting credit limit is lower than you prefer, Discover is known for actually approving credit limit increases over time. To get approved for these credit limit increases, focus on paying your bill on time and keeping your credit utilization low. The last perk we'll cover today is related to customer service. With Discover, you get 24/7, 100% US-based customer support. You also are eligible for free overnight shipping if you lose your card. So essentially, Discover will send you out a new card the next day, as long as your address is within the USA. Now, no credit card is 100% perfect, so let's see why you may actually not want this credit card after all. First off, with the reward structure, it is much less straightforward than some competitors. As mentioned, cards like the Quicksilver by Capital One or Wells Fargo Active Cash Card offer those flat cashback percentages, no questions asked. On the other hand, with the Discover rotating cashback categories, you really have to keep track of your card each quarter to get the most cashback back. Additionally, the cashback categories have to be activated every single quarter. This can start to get pretty annoying, and if you happen to forget, you're kind of out of luck for that quarter. With that being said, it's not very difficult to activate. You simply press a button and are enrolled for the full quarter, and you can do it about a month in advance. Now, when it comes to budgeting with this credit card, if you know your spending habits are kind of out of line and you see a bonus category come in for that same specific area, you're going to be inclined to spend your money, which again can be detrimental to your budgets. In looking at the welcome offer, the first year cashback match is a great perk, but this could cause you to end up overspending throughout the year thinking, oh, well, I get a match at the end of the year, it's okay. Another potential con is that at the end of the day, this is really a starter credit card. It's an excellent option for some, but it's much less sophisticated than some annual fee or travel reward credit cards. However, if you're simply looking for a basic cashback rewards credit card, this isn't necessarily a con. Okay, so you've heard the good and the bad, but now you're probably wondering, how does this card stack up against competitors? When considering the Discover it really depends on how you spend your money and the flexibility you need month to month. First up, looking at the Blue Cash Everyday, you get a 3% cash back on groceries, gas, and online shopping. This is much more straightforward, there aren't rotating categories, and you have a $6,000 purchase limit per category per year. So basically you're not boxed into the quarterly spending or the 1.5K per category. Now 3% is less than 5% with the Discover It, so unless you're planning to spend more than $6,000 in these categories, the Blue Cash Everyday may not be worth it. Next, let's look at the Citi Custom Cash Card. Here you'll get 5% on your top spending category per monthly billing cycle, up to $500 in purchases. Now this is a good card if you have big purchases each month, then maybe you spend a lot on groceries for a party. Regardless, this card is more restrictive than the Discover It since you really only get that one bonus category. The Discover card instead gives you a full quarter to spend within a fairly broad category. Our last competitor is the Chase Freedom Flex, which also offers 5% cash back on rotating bonus categories. This card also has a max 1.5K per category per quarter. This card also gives you 3% cash back on dining, including takeout and restaurants, and also 3% at drugstores. Additionally, with the Chase Freedom Flex, you have the ability to use the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. This essentially allows you to combine points across your other Chase credit cards. Now, although the Chase Freedom Flex may sound like a better credit card option, it's not as simple of a card as the Discover It, but if you're willing to do some ROI analysis on your cashback opportunities, it may be worth it. Overall, if you're seeking a $0 annual fee, cashback rewards credit card, and don't mind these rotating categories every quarter, Discover It could be the right card for you. As always, before signing up for a credit card, make sure to do your own research beyond just a YouTube video, and make sure you are financially responsible and ready to take on this commitment. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and check out this video as well.